Do 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 do. We'll check this out.
Looking for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Get the safest music subscription.
Do-do-do. Hello dolls. So I am now officially live on YouTube, so go over there, ArtWorkOfDR, link should be in the bio or on the little tab, still connected. So ArtWorkOfDR, live on YouTube. We're gonna do some watercolors. As with the popcorn. You know how to eat better than that. Nope. Oh shit. Ah! Now I have a muscle cramp. I still don't understand why they don't have a creative. Oh, when you pick like a category to go into for your streams and stuff, it doesn't have like a creative one. It has film and animation, audios, vehicle, music, pet, animals, sports, travel, events, gaming, people, blogs, comedy, entertainment. I guess we could just say entertainment. I know that. I'm just saying it doesn't have a thing for it.
I wish it did.
Me too.
Especially if it's technically none of those. It's a minor dream. For example, maybe the dream is technically a commentary on the past videos.
I have like some of the worst cramps in my side right now. This is the palette that we're trying to continue here. We already have skin tones that I've put in the past. These two are strictly the paint that came out of a tube, and the rest of these are basically just self mixes. And we can swatch those later, but this is what it looks like. A little bit of comedy for you because it has Naughty Girls on the front there, so that means it's the skin and blush tone set. Trying to figure out, I picked out a bunch of colors and we're gonna be filling up these pans, that way we can build some mixable palette art, so that way we can make up other colors as needed. So this first one is a Daniel Smith color. I'm not good with names. So I will try to read them to you, but if I don't get it right, please don't kill me. This one is a verditer blue. Can't even speak. And then this one is a Mangello Mission Gold color, and this one is Persian Blue. Like, I want to put some options of blues that I can use to mix up skin tones, because I've been learning how to do that. I didn't want to just put like one blue and one red, and then I can kind of tone it down from there once I figure out which ones I like the best, I think. Third blue is another Mangello Mission Gold. This one is Ultramarine Deep. Each one is very much different than the other. I didn't put all the colors that I'm going to be putting into these pans on this paper, because I have white that I didn't put on the paper, and then I have my selection of White Knights that I'm adding to the set that I didn't put on here, but I will swatch them out for you, because I was just going to kind of swatch them out and do some playful mixes and figure out which one I wanted to use. Then I figured it would be better anyway to have multiple options. Ow, this cramp in my side is really starting to be a pain in my booty. Alright, so the first one for the red. Okay. The first one for the red is another Daniel Smith color. It's Pearl Scarlet. Now, with this, besides just doing mixes, I can actually use this for like blushies and stuff like that at different levels. So that'd be kind of cool. I don't know why it's so slow. Alright, the second red is another Mangello Mission Gold. Basically, they're all going to be Daniel Smith or they're going to be Mangello Mission Gold. That's why I put the initials off to the side. For the colors. I don't think I put any from any of my other sets besides the White Knights that are up here, so should be fine. Alright, the next one though is a Mangello Mission Gold Quinacridone Permanent Rose. This is a more pinkish red tone, which I love. See, with the reds, since there are so many different options, where this one is more of a, I would consider this to be more like a orange tinted red. It's still very pretty though. This is, you can tell, is obviously more of a pinkish one. And then the next one is going to be another Mangello Mission Gold. It is Permanent Red. Now, gonna be using all of these colors to put into the skin tone set. Like I said, there are pre-mixed colors in there already, but you can't go wrong with having some pre-made ones, especially if you have characters that are those colors all the time. But I feel like as I am doing a relearning session all the time as an artist, that having it so that I actually have mixable colors where I can dip in and mix out and like relearn how to mix colors again would be great for me. Okay, this fourth color is a Daniel Smith color, and it's Rose Madder Permanent. It's another pinkish one. It's really close to the Quedacodome Permanent Rose, but I kind of wanted to see if the mixes are any different, which is why I added it in here, because I wasn't going to. I was trying to like pick apart all the colors, make sure I didn't have any too close together. But I want to play around and see if there's any differences between the two brands and the colors. So as you can see, they kind of are pretty close. They're very pink toned. But I do have some other interesting picks to put in here too that are on the bottom of this page. I'll show you guys those later. Hey! You say Luca Doll Art? Is that how you say it? I like how your name has doll in it, and I call everyone dolls all the time. So basically what I'm doing is I am trying to revise my skin tone palette. I already have some that I started out with. These two are like just straight out of the tube colors. They're just skin tone colors. The rest of these have been mixed for skin or blush. This one is Rhododendite Genuine, which is like a reddish tone, which I figured we could use for like blushies and fingertips and coloration and stuff. This is another mix. All these are all the mixes, and I will swatch them too later. But what I wanted to do was swatch out the new colors so I could kind of see them a little bit before I fill up the pans, because I want to try to keep learning and not just rely on premixes. So I'm trying to get better at doing stuff like that anyway. So I just thought maybe I'd get on and stream it, since I don't really stream very often and it's been a really long time, and these are the kinds of streams that I would do, is just stuff that I'm working on and just chill and see if anybody's interested in a more current stream schedule or something. So far I've swatched the blues that I'm going to put in there, and I've done the reds. Now we're going to do the yellows, the oranges. I got some granulating brown colors. I got some purples, and then I got two extra colors, which is a pink and a purple or a violet. And we're also going to be, I also have other colors that I didn't put on this thing, but I'll add them in, like over here or something in a minute or two, once I get the basics done. But yep, that's just what I'm doing. Alright, so yellow, the first one we got is Daniel Smith's Nickel Azo Yellow. I actually got this after watching some TikToks about how to mix darker skin tones. I didn't have a yellow. The closest thing I had was a pan from White Knights. I can't remember the name of that one either. It's really hard to say that name of that one. It's often one of my, it's often my normal palette because I have so many. I make my own palettes up of these old 10s. Like this is an old Winsor & Newton 10. And I made a funny joke or hint at what it is because it's a skin palette, right? So, get might get in trouble for showing that, so I don't want to show it too long. But yeah, I got this color because of a TikTok though. And I really do think it's a nice yellow. It's like a goldenish tint. And at times it almost looks greenish. Just depends. And then the second yellow is a Mangello Mission Gold yellow. It's called Lemon Yellow. So this should be the brightest yellow. Because normally the lemon yellows are the brightest. At least what I've seen. I'm not a watercolor master at all. I don't think I'm a master of any skill, actually. Thank you. Yes, it is a very lovely shade. If my time delay is a little different, so if I don't respond to you right away, it's because of that. So the next yellow is another Mangello Mission Gold, which is what the MMG over here on the little paper stands for. If you can even read that, if not, it's only there for me. I'll tell you anyway. This is Permanent Yellow Deep. Since we have the brightest yellow and then we have this goldish yellow, I wanted to go for a more orangish tint of yellow, which, I mean, to me, I don't know why it's called Permanent Yellow Deep when it just looks like orange to me. But as we're gonna see, when I go down to the oranges are definitely different. What the? Okay, don't mind me, I just got an ant. So, but they definitely should all make very different mixes, and that's kind of the point. Let me know if the music's too loud, because my mic is kind of near that, and I don't have a lot of space, so I will try to figure it out though if it's too loud, so let me know. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the oranges, and we've got Mangello Mission Gold, just regular orange. See how much more richer the orange actually is compared to the deep. But I mean, if all you had was that for an orange, I mean, you could darken it up by using some red. It would work just fine. The music's fine. That's good. Alright, the next color is another Mangello Mission Gold, and it is yellow orange. I had a hard time going through this bag that is full. Well, not full yet, but because I just had to switch it. Full of my tube paints. I went through all of them earlier and just kind of went by eye. And then I realized I figured out how many pans I could add to that. And that's why I have so many options. So I just figured it would be easier that way. Oh, you're working on your evening tasks? Don't worry. I do that. I watch people and I don't respond all the time either. when they do like, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends. Okay, so these two are very, I don't even know if they're really going to work out, but I want to try them because they are granulating colors. They are from Daniel Smith, and I have them already in pans. But I don't want to move the pans from other sets, if you know what I mean, to other places. So I just figured I could re-pour them and put them in this pan set as well. So the first one is Daniel Smith's Palmatite Genuine. Again, not perfect with saying names, but I try. These are both very unique colors to me when I first got them and swatched them out. Like, I can't explain it. This is like a reddish brown color, but then at times it'll get like dark in areas. For these ones, we're going to add little droplets so they can kind of disperse. And then the second one is another Daniel Smith color, and it's Hematite Genuine. This one is darker. Yeah, like I love watching other people do lives and stuff, but sometimes I'm either working on a piece and I'm just using their stream as a background noise. And if they do start talking about something I feel interested in talking about, I'll comment and stuff. But sometimes I don't. It just depends. This one has a bunch of separation in it, so I don't know if it's going to let me get a good swatch. But this is a lot darker than the hematite. Like, this one could be used for, like, shadowing of dark skin, maybe. Put some water droplets in there. I have more paper, so that way what I can do is I can take off a little bit from here and then I'll mix them onto the other paper so we can see how the colors do together. So we can try each blue with each red and each different combinations. I don't think I'm going to do them all tonight on the stream or anything, but it's an option, and that's why I kind of put them in the palette. So I want to have those different kind of options. Alright, so the next colors are the purple colors. I picked 2, but technically I picked 3 because I have extra colors too. I'm really bad at editing down numbers of things, especially if I see that I have space to put them in. So the purples that I chose to put in here, I actually got when I got the Nickel Azo Yellow from Daniel Smith. Originally, I believe I got the Quedacodone Violet first, and then I don't remember, but I got one first, and it just didn't pan out the way I wanted. So, I got the other one. Not perfect, but they look cool. So, the first one is Daniel Smith Carbazole Violet. I do have videos that have different swatches and stuff from different times that I got different paints. I have all kinds of videos of that stuff. From the Daniel Smith sets that I've gotten, from the Magello sets that I've gotten. Even if I only get like 3 colors, I'll make a video and be like, look at these swatches! At least I used to. I haven't made a full-length video in quite some time, actually. And I'm a little depressed about it. I'm trying to record new stuff. I'm trying to go back into my older stuff and still use that footage, but it's really hard. We've got a lot of stuff going on all the time. And the other purple is Daniel Smith, and it is Quedacodone Violet. This one is really pretty. It's like a wine color to me. Very pretty, though. Like, so pretty. so far, this is what we got going on. But see, like, how, like, these ones have, like, a little bit of granulation in them. It's very pretty. Alright, so the next two colors that I got to swatch on the paper, they're both going to be Magellan Mission Gold colors, and the first one is a Bright Opera. Anybody who knows me knows I love bright colors. There are some other pinks in my palette already. Like we've got Wisteria, which is like a purplish pink that I'm going to be adding in. And then we've got White Nights Mongolia, which is a softer pink that I have inside my pastel set that I built. And then there's already some pre-mixed pinks that I've made in here for blushes and stuff. Again, I will swatch those if anybody wants me to. I'm not going to say everybody because technically I only got one viewer. And that's fine with me. Like I said, it's been a long time and it was kind of just like, ooh, I wonder if I can even stream. I wanted to test it out a little bit, you know? Because then if, like, I do want to try to stream, I can set some kind of schedule for that again. I need to get back onto, like, Twitch or something, but I'd have to make a new account for that. Because last time I had one, it was a mix between gaming and art, and it was under just my gaming tag. And I don't really like that. I like to go underneath my art name when I do art stuff, because it just makes me feel better. Lets people know who I am, you know? The second extra color is another violet, which is funny because now I have 3 violets, but I don't care. It might actually be very similar to Quinacridone Violet, but I wanted to test it out just because I'm like that. I'm extra. But it is Red Violet. No, it's not exactly the same. It's a little bit brighter, where this one's more of a reddish rose wine color, and this one is definitely different. Like, this is a deeper color, and this is more bright. Alright, so what time is it? I also might have to step away to make chicken. Yeah, it's like 6 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is, I am not putting white paint on here. Everyone knows what white looks like. This is in grams white. It is just titanium white. Permanent white. For white, I always use this as gouache, but I always use it. I've gotten 3 large tubes like this. This is the second one, and I bought a third one before this was even gone, because I use it that much. I love to make pastel colors, so, but I'm not going to put that on the paper because you wouldn't even see it. But what we can do is I can get these colors that I didn't actually make a swatchy for. We can kind of swatch them out a little bit. So I've got White Nights. I've got 4 White Nights, and I've got 819, which is pearl gray. This is part of my pastel set that I made, so it's in there. But I just figured you can't go wrong with a little bit of gray. I'm a weirdo, and I like to throw in weird colors into palettes and just see what I can do with them. I think you could probably use it like for like shadowing. You could probably add other colors into it. I love to play with color, so I'm not afraid to put different colors in a palette and then just go for it. And then another White Nights I got is 222, which is Naples Flesh, which is just another skin tone color. So this one is probably, like, I don't know if I'm gonna like try to organize them by color in the set or not, or if I'm just gonna stick them all in at this point, because there's no rhyme or reason to this set really. I just want to have a good variety of skin tones and blushies, because there's more than one skin tone in the world. So, and I like weird art, so I mean there could be aliens and they could be different colored. Who knows? I don't really stick to just skin, but I would like to try to do a variety of different kinds of stuff, which is why I like to have different kinds of palettes. I wonder if I should do a video though about my different palettes that I've made. I've put together so many different palettes. I do have a video on here about making DIY palettes for my oldest child, like a year or two ago. For Christmas, I made them specialized palettes. I made 3 of them. Alright, so the next color is another White Nights, 258 Petersburg Ochre. Ochre? Ochre. Ugh. Pretty. As soon as I'm done with this, I have to go start some chicken. But other than that, I'll be right back. So, hello, hello, hello. It says I have 2 viewers, but no one else has said hi yet. So if you are there, hi. And then the last White Nights color that I'm putting in just pure its color is 369, which is Magnolia. Again, this is in my pastel kit already. Love it. It's so cute. I actually have other really nice pinkish tones from that set, but they're in pans. Like, they were pre-made pans when I bought them. So I can't just make a new pan of it, unfortunately, to add in here. But this one is a really nice one. For me, a lot of the White Nights that I have, they are so opaque that you can just use them in a solid form to basically use them as if they were gouache almost, and I like that. But you can water them down pretty nicely as well. You can see that being like a cherry blossom tree or something. So pretty. Just floating. And then the other color that I wanted to put in here, because I love it so much, obviously, since it's like so tiny, is Daniel Smith's Wisteria. It's really pretty. What are your favorite kinds of colors? Do you like more opaque colors? Or do you like it when you don't have to water them down a lot? Like, are you an artist that uses a lot of water in your work? From what I've seen of your stuff, Luca doll art, it's really nice. I like your style of sketching and stuff. I can't explain it, but I just really like it. is not something you see a lot of, and the adding the extra limbs to the story that you're doing right now looks really cool, by the way. Just want to say that before I don't have the chance to say that. I'm really excited to play with the colors and put them in the pans and all that stuff. I will be right back because I have to go start some chicken. was unnecessary. Sorry, I had to go deal with making some chicken, and I had to deal with the leak underneath my sink, which maintenance still has not come to fix. You normally have a medium amount of water. Depends on the color. I know, each color is so different when it comes to watercolor and stuff. You don't know what to classify it under either. You're just having fun. That is the best kind of art. Like, over the last, I want to say, year and a half or 2 years, I have really started just trying to do art that makes me happy. Not really, like, trying to do stuff for other people. I've been doing a lot of growth with that, I feel like, which is one reason why this is happening too, is I just like to explore color a lot. I'm also trying to eat a sandwich. You're working on dinner as well. You're having breakfast for dinner? Ooh, we like doing that. Sometimes. Alright. So these are all of the colors that we're adding in. I believe it's a total of 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, in the white. So yeah, 24. Alright, so now, before I put them in pans or anything, take my paper. This is just really cheap paper that I got off of Amazon. It's just Ichigo watercolor pad, 30 sheets, 30G, 300G, and it's size A4. Acid free, ideal for watercolor techniques and mixed media, it says. I'm not super picky when it comes to watercolor paper, so I've been trying to get different kinds. Just playing with color can inspire. Exactly! My all-time favorite color is a Daniel Smith color, and it's Moon Glow. The reason why I love Moon Glow so much is because of how it lays down. I'm actually planning a piece that is just going to be a one color challenge of watercolor. We're doing it in the Broken Easels, which is my Discord group. So far there's like 2 of us, maybe 3 max doing it. I'm not 100% sure. And my one color is going to be Moon Glow, because when it breaks down and dries up, you can get blue tints, you can get darkish purple tones, light purple tones, you can get pink tones. So interesting and so pretty. I can't wait to like test it out and do like different washes and stuff. But like, this is all Moon Glow. So was the strawberry shape until I saw that it looked like a strawberry, and then I made it, changing it up a little bit. I like to do that. But I just love how like the color separates differently with Moon Glow. So it's like one of my favorite colors, and I want to just play with it, and it inspired me to do the challenge to just do one color. I know, right? It's like so pretty. I want to challenge myself to use colors that inspire me, and I don't know what it is about that color, the fact that it like breaks down so differently. It just, ooh, just amazing. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with each of the one color, like the first blue, the first red, and then the first yellow, and see what color that makes. So get a little bit of Daniel Smith Verdert. I can't say this one. Blue, Verdert blue. Put that on there. And then we'll get some Daniel Smith's Peril Scarlet. Oh, just mix that into a clean one. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of fun to do. I don't do a lot of challenges. I haven't done any in a while. And then we'll try a little bit of Daniel Smith's Nickel and Azo Yellow. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna hear the game I'm playing. The story mode.
Ooh. That's not that bad. I want to play with the orange instead of using a red. So we're going to use Michelin Jello Mission Gold orange. And we'll try Persian blue. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Now let's go in and do number 2, which is Persian blue again. Try Pedacodone Permanent Rose. And we'll try a little bit of lemon yellow. And I'm sure as I play with these, I'll get better, but I just kind of want to see where they kind of go. That's not that bad. Alright, now we're going to go in to the Ultramarine Deep. This one is from Jello Mission Gold as well. Let's go in with Permanent Red from Jello Mission Gold. Okay. And we'll use the Permanent Yellow Deep from Mangello. Okay. That does make a nice little brown color. What do we want to play with? I use a little bit of the the Pymotite. Genuine. It is already a brownish red tone. And I'm going to add just a little bit of the Petersburg okra. Fine. Colors. Ooh, that's nice. And then you can always drop in your fleshy tone or pink tone. Nice. Or even the brighter red pink color, fleshy. So, I was thinking I should try to swatch these out. It's been a while. Make sure they're nice and moist. First one we have, I believe, is a Shin Hand watercolor. It's just like the flesh tone. Yep. And then the next one is actually gouache from Arteza, and it's just their flesh tone. They're very different from each other. Gotta go flip my chicken. I don't, but it has to be easy. I'm not living problem for at least. If I ever do, it's gotta be in the problem. So I don't know if we want to take over my life. My life sucks. Well, this thing sucks. It's boring and it's stupid. Alright, I'm back from checking the chicken. And then we go into some more self mixes. They do have writing on them, but to be honest with you, I am not taking them all out of there to read them at the moment. Like, I feel like there's a lot of options when it comes to skin tones. And blushies. More blushy. another one that's basically like a blush.
That was easy.
Another darker one.
What time is it?
$6.31, bud. Got that one. Got that one. That one. I'm going to get down here into the darker tones. I don't paint a lot of people with watercolor, but from time to time I do.
Groceries list, I would like to add ice cream because, for exams, I should get something for exams. Oh, we're supposed to do that.
We'll do it either later tonight or by tomorrow night.
Okay.
By the end of the night.
Yeah. I just completely spaced about it.
Well,
That one. And of course, the music's like, are you still here? It's like, yes, I'm still here.
How's your game going?
good. I put a masterpiece. What is it?
And then I go,
You know, to try to beat the thing out. It's hard finding so many multiple characters multiple times.
one is the rhododendite genuine.
Daniel up.
It's really pretty. Do lips.
Crispy bacon. But it doesn't take a lot for me to stick it to the tail and have a claw out of them. But
This is like a mix I made when I learned it off of TikTok.
if I was bigger about it, I'd be able to saw it.
All of these are different tries. Oh, that one's really dark.
Especially if you stay in that room. Meaning until the fat pig or gold. Multiple
That one's like black and some brown color. I can't remember.
like that. And super in
That was from when I had too much black left over.
Don't fight me. Ow. Why don't you guys fight?
You're taking it so personal.
I'm trying to save the world here.
Yeah.
Why does Smack go tilted in the middle of all this though? Like it's the time to figure out how they'll fight it. We'll fight it. Same
Was that the Rockables?
what?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Yeah.
put these colors into the pans and put the pans in here.
Was it the Rockables?
What I gotta do now though is dump out
Well, I know it's probably not, but
this water.
that is. That's the
That.
Rockables.
Oh, we gotta be very careful with the sink until they come fix it because I have to be able to fix it. I'm sure downstairs looks disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
When you were done, I should have taken the bucket out.
I need to get back to Monster Hunter. Either by playing the game I have, or by getting the Monster Hunter Stories 2. That's a game I've wanted to get.
Maybe we should have all the game that you already have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that to the Monster Hunter box, you know, there's no Monster Hunter character. Well, I'm gonna drag actually.
Well, there's not a lot of characters that constantly appear. It's always the monsters that you fight that are more apparent. And
everyone knows and loves them.
I don't know what, okay, it's a monster then.
Guess you're not a fan of having monster characters.
Woodbury, Damon, and
That's
Wowzer.
that's different. They're sentient.
They have souls.
No.
Monsters have souls.
Sentient, as in they think and can speak.
Oh.
Like they
But
think
Wowzer
like
cannot
people.
think. Well, the beast Damon.
It's different.
Those pretty monsters.
Well, they also have Pokemon.
Yeah.
But why don't they have Monster Hunter characters?
So I'm doing you know, come. Yeah.
Don't mind my kids talking in the background.
Oh, the duck I watched.
Ooh, so pretty. Alright, so just in case I need to go down there. These are not in order.
Guys?
I'm not filling these pans up all the way. I just want to put a good amount on the bottom of each pan.
Got all the boxes. And then.
Especially when it comes to the Mangello Mission Gold colors. They're so pigmented that you really don't even need that much of them. They're just amazing. As I finish them, I'm going to stick them back away so I don't accidentally do them multiple times.
Gallum and Decron?
I think one means big green.
Neither of them are colored.
No, green.
Red
Green.
Violet.
Green. You pronounce it as green. That's the something. Yeah, pronounce the one.
Woo.
I'm telling you that.
I know,
I'm really
I
fighting
know.
for my life.
I know, I was just saying.
Will you do me a favor and turn the fan on?
Which one?
The good one?
The good one?
Alright, what else we got? Quinnac.
Is it already on swing?
No, you have to push the swing button. You're gonna have to turn the volume of the fan up. Like the fan button, hit it again, and then one more time. Alright, Quinnac.
Stop with your henchmen to fight.
Record on Violet.
I love it.
So why are you fighting this?
Because we traded Master Hand and we traded Trading. And those are like the big bad guys. So I think those, but I think Dream is kind of dark him. But he's also
So they're
kind
like
of
opposite forces of the universe, light, dark.
Hematite.
Yeah, I think that was Odon's fault.
Nope.
But they're both technically trying to take over.
Yeah.
Not because they told, because Dream with the Master Piece, with all the Master Hands with a lot of hands, was able to tone a lot into vital trophies or trophies and make doubles his hands. So he feel like he got things. But Toby with the last one, one did he when he captured.
There is the Hematite. Genuine. Okay, which one are you? This one is for the Carbazole Violet.
Don't forget I got about you. Come here and fight me. Stop. Come here. Use your tentacles.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to use this footage to make a video for this palette skin, or what was that? Oh, 1 second. My stuff is falling down. There we go. I got it. Okay, you use one of the eggs. This one is the Hematite Genuine, which there's really not that much left in here. The tiny tubes that these were, they last a long time. It's either that or I just don't use the colors enough.
Did you finally finish the game?
Look at the cutscene.
I fall into the ocean.
This one is the Rose Matter Permanent.
Supernova?
Don't kill because you well, I might control me. Well, I'm like a fake. Ooh, rainbow.
I might rearrange these at a later date, but I don't think I'm gonna arrange them right now. Orange.
I did it. Those ones. I got all the characters in normal game, but I didn't get all the characters in normal fight. Maybe because I'm not that well charactered to fully 100% ability.
So you finished the game?
So I picked the now.
Yellow.
Now I have nothing to technically boost my talent.
Yellow, orange.
But now I can brag to people. I guess I can brag to people, I guess. I
Yeah,
people
well,
to
it's
brag.
not that much of a drag break though.
Have you seen I've been through? I've been through forever.
Yes.
Permanent yellow, deep.
Constantly play it.
Never forget it's maybe.
Possibly.
Have you seen what they're capable of? They suck. Like me. The music good.
Music is very good, yes. I can say that. The animation is also pretty good.
I think they put a lot of money into that. Into the cutscene. And
They usually do.
and
Nickel
the actors.
Iso Yellow from Daniel Smith.
That is so
I think how rainbows are made.
Yes. You also have a rainbow.
All the colors make
Some
rainbows.
lovely conversation that's going on behind me.
She have been working along.
Ultramarine deep. Of course, I love it when you guys get along.
But my main favorite part about this is how many ocelots and how many kind of fight back again and trade again. Again, there's so many of them, and it makes the multiple.
I mean, they're deities.
I don't think the DD more than the book. I think
Not crazy in terms of the things that made them.
Lemon Yellow from Mangello Mission
Sometimes
Gold.
do that when they're eating things and things and shit for them.
sell them on black market for ancient. I think also, I think all the photos because how far off, you see everybody thinks the key to the function. One thing of light doing something then more like that. Fact, basically.
Sun's laser.
Peril Scarlet from Daniel Smith, which this color is super tacky. It's sticky and stuff.
I love the theme.
Ugh. It's also one of the colors I've had the longest. It always does this weird thing where it like has like string come out, but it's really just a string of the color. It's wet and it's gross. And I stuck my finger in it. Alright, what's next? Permanent red.
Complete. Woo. And now I have nothing else to accomplish in life. Try to finish the game.
You have all kinds of things to accomplish in life. A long way to go, my friend.
I mean, you could try to get 100%, but. Just slowly looking at him.
Is he giving you the look of death?
Kind of. Like I said, you could try to get 100%.
For Dacrodome, permanent rose, Mission Magella Rose.
It took me hours to fight one just to finish this. Days. That's how she trained.
That were goopy.
That trained on.
Yeah, I don't like the goopy ones. White Knights, 369 Mongolia. I love this color so much.
I don't know what you would consider that, but
I try to beat Sonic Forces.
I wonder if you'd be any good at Monster Hunter. You should try about Monster Hunter.
Maybe.
I mean, what about it's on the PlayStation, so you can play PlayStation.
Yeah, I have a few other Daniel Smiths that did not, I didn't get a good batch of, I think. Over the last few years, I've gotten a few that either separate in the tube or have weird stuff coming out of the tube. I had one that had like little crystal-like stuff coming out of it. It was really weird.
It's gonna be possible to get these online.
Ocean blue.
Online. But I can't technically 100% game. What's that say?
Over.
Out there.
Other, yeah. Sorry, looking from a distance.
Electro. Spirit Ball.
Yeah.
Spirit. Classic mode. Games and more.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah. What's this one?
Dipping Ness's face.
This is the Daniel Smith. I can never say this one. Verter blue.
Squirtle. You know what? And now you're having some fun. Now that you smell your sunshine.
The one dude, I don't know his name.
Shulk. And Voxels.
Like, I like granulating paints, but if the paint does weird stuff, that it's not meant to do, I don't like that.
So you can say that, but I can't say that they can.
I don't like when it has the separation.
I'm saying, how the hell do we know that? Look, we're using a
Alright, White Knights, Petersburg, Okra,
What do you think a six-pack does?
Ochre.
No ability?
It's muscles. Or just weird if I get hot. I don't understand why.
No, is it work tool? We can work tool now.
Sure. Laugh at us.
Your mother. If I can't laugh at you, who else is going to laugh at you?
We laugh at each other.
You're not thinking, look at that.
Daniel Smith's Wisteria.
Yes, that assists from making a box. Oh! And you can look at this.
I mean, I'm trying to use up my paints, too, before getting any other tube paints. Got a ton. Okay. These hands so dirty. Got our white. Not that you need a lot of white in skin tone, but set. I just like to have white because I like to play with it. I'm able to stick those in there until ready because they're off the side. And oh, I think I have to do that one thing. It'll be alright. Ah, no. And now I've got the side of this all. Alright, now we're doing the pearl gray from White Nights. I think the only basic color I didn't put in here was black, but that's because I've got that one mixture that's pretty dark, and then we've got the hematite that's also pretty dark. And then of course, White Nights, Naples Flesh. All right, so let's see. How do I want to do this?
We'll make it.
Pretty sure we want them to actually be going this way.
Another way
Thanks. I'm probably gonna have to do that to this row too.
Nice.
I think this is how I was doing it earlier when I was trying to make sure they all fit.
Menu. That's not grammatically correct. It says menu songs have been. Menu songs have been added to my music.
No. sound. Voila! See if I can lower the camera a little bit. Just making everything else fall around my house. Don't worry about it. Alright, so that's what it looks like. It's not a very good array, but that's where I got so far. I gotta go check on the chicken again.
I finished my calling. My
Alright, do me a favor, there's no big popcorn on my floor.
I think next time we should play Entrepreneur. I want to see how you do with that.
You have to walk into it.
I know.
I want to go with a game that might be a little bit easy. Get a little bit, that's why I enjoy that with the main decks.
What if you tried out our grow game? I think you'd be bored. You might like my Hades game. It's Dungeon Crawler. As it guys.
Bottle. Drinks.
And with Hades, most lines are voice lines.
No text.
Well, there's still text, but there's voice lines over it.
I don't think I can either.
Well, there's some things you might have to read.
That much.
And a drink.
I did.
Another one. Like,
It is my weak fault about half tone.
need my water bottle, please? All you have to do is wash your hands and use the tap. No. Oh, alright. You absolutely have to. Okay. That's fair. Right.
Well. Let's play around with a little bit more. Didn't even use my pokey. I gotta get that. Lex, honey, when you can you tell your brother to come downstairs and eat his corn dogs? Our family is a little bit neurodivergent over here, so Got all kinds of stuff going on at the same time.
That's just a nice way of saying that we're a mess.
It's just the flesh tent. Can you wake your brother up and tell him he has corn dogs ready for dinner? Just kind of, it's all wet and stuff. Blushy blushies. And your chicken is almost ready, buddy.
Yeah. I got it.
Almost reminds me of Moonglow. The darkness of it, not obviously anything else, but... Oh, no problem. I'm almost done. I'm gonna go here anyway, because I gotta go eat chicken and stuff, but... Yeah. If I do start to make these more off, like, do these, I'll probably have them better planned, so... Thank you for coming!